Hello children, this video is in continuation with the last topic, that is houses that we live in. So we have already discussed the main points. Now types of houses also have covered in the same, like pakka houses, kacha houses, houses with sloping roofs or stilt houses, igloos which are used in the snowfall areas. So that we have already discussed. Now I'll be just trying to cover all the important things which are to be kept in mind if you are building a house or whatever required for a very good house or a proper ventilated house to have where you people can feel comfortable. So that is what we are going to discuss now. See, we have already discussed about the introduction of the house, like climate. We have to see if you're building a house, and the roof also depends on the same building material, whatever the building material is available. So, on that only you have to see how you can build your house. Budget, that is the most important factor, that you should have that required amount of money also if you want to build a house. So money available or the budget, that is the third factor which determines the size and design of a house. If you are very rich, then obviously you will use lot of money. Less money is needed to build a very small hut, and on the other hand lakhs of rupees are needed to build a permanent house also. So that also is the basic part, like you should have that much of budget with you, then only you are able to build a very good house. So in detail, if we talk about the budget, see, in the big cities where there is very shortage of space, so what do people do? They have very high raised buildings. Sometimes they form cooperative housing society to save the space or the money. So that is the multi-storied buildings. We call them as the multi-storied buildings, where we have flats and in the different apartments people, so that the space occupied is also very less, and multi-storied building people can live comfortably also, no issue for that. There are some points to be kept in mind before, during and after the construction, that is we are going to discuss. First of all, if you are building a house, architect makes the plan of your house depending upon the space available and the needs of the people who are going to live. So the plan depends on the amount of money that is available for the construction. The point need to be kept in mind during construction of a house. First of all, it should be sun facing house so that you'll get lot of sunlight. And sunlight is also important so that there'll be not much bacteria or germs in the house, because sunlight will kill the germs and all. You'll get sunlight also, that is very much important for your living. So sun facing house gets a lot of sunlight and keeps it warm. Walls of the house must be strong, damp proof means they should not get that damp area, and well plastered so that insects do not breed on such walls. You might have noticed many times, like there is ceiling in the house. Doors and windows must be in the direction such that fresh air or sunlight can enter every room. It should not be very dark. These points need to be kept in mind during the construction of a house. Now, they have a wire netting. Why? So that flies will not enter and mosquitoes cannot get in the house. Because you know that these are also the reason for so many diseases. So the flies and mosquitoes should not enter. House can be made safe by fitting the doors and windows with grills so that thieves may not enter. We'll be safe while we are sleeping or we are going out. So it should be safe. Floor of the house must be leveled and smooth so that there'll be less chances of any accident. These points to be kept in mind during the construction of a house. First of all, there should be a good drainage system so that water should not locked. Drains should be covered so that mosquitoes and flies will not breed, and outlets sealed out foul smell and germs. Once the construction is over, proper care must be taken of the house. That is the most important part. How you can take proper care of your house? Should be must always kept clean. Floors must be swept and mopped every day. You have to clean your house every day. That is the most important factor. So that you will also love to live in this neat and clean house. Obviously, you also don't like to live in a dirty house. That is more important. These points are to be kept in mind during the construction of house. Walls, windows, doors and other parts of the house must be dusted regularly so that you will not get dust while breathing or getting fresh air. It will not always keep on just doing with the dust. They may need to be painted periodically. Periodically means not like not every month you have to paint, but obviously if you see like 2 3 months have passed and it requires a paint, and somewhere the paint is not looking good or faded also, so you can have a good paint of your choice. Kitchen, bathrooms and these toilets must be washed and disinfected regularly. That is the most important factor, so that there'll be less chances of any diseases to spread in the house. These things, the clean area surrounding the house must be kept clean. This is also very important factor. In case of when you are in a house, you should keep the things in mind. And this is all for what we have studied till now in the houses. What are the factors important? And in this also, I have given you, first of all, the climate. Second is the availability of material. And third, and the most important thing, is the budget. So, children, I think, I hope I have made myself clear and you have understood what are the basic things which should be kept in mind if you want to build a house. So these are the basic things which are needed. And thank you so much.